At Room to Room, there's no need to wait. Black Friday deals are going on now.
Leather swivel chairs, only $4.99. Available in 3 color options, perfect for dining, living, or an accent chair.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger. A soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli. Appetizers and cocktails from The Grill. Or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, and welcome in to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in with us out here on your Wednesday morning. Temperatures not as cold out the door. If you've been outside, you might have noticed that this morning. Take a look at temperatures region-wide in the 40s in Memphis. Same story in Starkville and over in Greenville, Little Rock, Jackson in the 40s. 30s still checking in places as well from Tupelo to Meridian, Hattiesburg, and then 40s off to our north from Birmingham and then up into Huntsville as well. So most of the region in the upper 30s to near 40 out there. Let's zoom in and talk about a little bit closer to home, shall we? Where are we starting off this morning? Well, really the same story. 41 in Senatobia, 44 in Clarksdale, 42 in Grenada, some 30s still in the forecast for some this morning. 34 up in Alcorn County, our coldest spot on the map. 37 in Boonville, 38 in Tupelo, 38 in Houston. So yeah, some of us still in the 30s this morning. All of us, though, much warmer than we were yesterday morning, and that trend is going to continue into your afternoon as well. So not starting off as cool and still seeing a lot of sunshine. Take a look at this camera over in Caledonia. Beautiful conditions, beautiful blue skies out there this morning. Yes, temperatures in the 30s there as well. Feeling even a few degrees cooler than the temperature you're seeing, but nothing to obstruct you on roadways this morning. Not looking at any rain, just need the sunglasses out there. You can see on all of these cameras at 25 and 22 over in Fulton, good to go. Lots of sunshine beaming down there on the roadways. And yes, temperatures in the upper 30s there as well. Let's talk about the rest of your day. Your first 12 hours ahead, you can expect temperatures to continue to warm in the middle 40s by 8, low 60s before noon. We're going to be topping off in the middle to upper 60s today. So a really great day to get outside if you can. It's not going to be near as cold and windy as it has been the last few days, and more on average for this time of year. A few clouds in the forecast, but no rain. Temperatures falling back into the 60s by 5, back into the 50s by your 8 o'clock hour. Here's an overall picture of what's happening across the region this morning and on our satellite and radar. Again, we're not tracking any rain or clouds across the Twin States this morning. Got to go a little bit further to see some clouds, some portions over in Oklahoma and Texas. Watching a front that's going to be inching its way closer, but not bringing us any rainfall or really any major changes within our forecast. Just some clouds out there by your afternoon, mainly for the southern half of our area. We're just going to be seeing clouds really dissipate and then re-enter the forecast over the coming days. Same story on your Thursday, starting off really in places like southern Arkansas, stretching into the southern half of our area, south of Lee County, getting in on the majority of that cloud cover going into your Thursday. We'll see some peaks of sunshine for everybody going into your Thursday afternoon and evening before clouds roll back in out here on your Friday as we're kind of on a backside of a high pressure system. You can see a few peaks of green, but I don't think we're going to be getting any rain from this moisture trying to be brought up north. I think we're just going to be dealing with a lot of clouds, and even those start to dissipate as we head later in the day on your Friday. So nothing to inhibit those Friday night football games. Coming up next, we do have warmer conditions in the forecast. If you think today's warm, we're around average. We're going to be turning from well below average where we've been the past few days to well above average coming into the next few days. So if you like some warmer conditions, I have them in the forecast. We'll talk through your full 7-day forecast coming up next. We'll talk when rain re-enters the picture as well. And hey, did you see the northern lights last night? Well, hey, if you didn't, I have some really good pictures sent in by our viewers. So you'll have to tune in to the end of this live broadcast. We'll go through a few pictures of those beautiful northern lights that made an appearance last night. All of that's coming up right after this.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing from 11.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
And I'll try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundedouttogether.org.
What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning and happy Wednesday morning out there to you. I'm meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Thanks as always for starting off your morning here with Mississippi Live Weather. Let's talk about what's ongoing right now before we get to your forecast this morning. We're looking at Mississippi Live radar. I'm not tracking anything. You can see no green out here because we're not even seeing a lot of clouds in the forecast. So nothing to inhibit your drive off to work this morning or whatever you have going on. Take a look at this camera over in Batesville. Some bright blue skies over in Panola County. This is in northwest Mississippi. Conditions in the 40s there, and again, beautiful conditions nonetheless. Lots of blue skies out there across the board this morning. 40s in Batesville, a little bit cooler further east you go. Over in Blue Springs, temperatures hanging out still in the 30s. So still a cooler morning out there, even though we're warmer than we have been the past few days. Beautiful blue skies over in Blue Springs, looking at 22 in all directions on those MDOT traffic cams. Good to go again out on your roadways this morning. Not tracking anything that should slow you down, and even some warmer conditions are going to be the story out there for your day ahead. Let's talk about some airport delays before we move on in our forecast. If you know anybody hitting the airways this morning, or maybe you are, I am still tracking out some major delays in those same airports we were yesterday. So Phoenix, Chicago, and LaGuardia Airport over in New York City, still seeing some major delays just due to a lot of inconveniences, especially with air traffic controllers. And then also places like LAS over in Houston as well, and then up into places like the Boston airport, seeing some pretty moderate delays. Everybody else seeing some cancellations, but not as major delays as those airports I previously listed. Let's talk about here in North Mississippi. If you're sticking around with us, temperatures in the 50s by 9, upper 50s by 10, 60s are in the forecast by your 11 o'clock hour. So we're in the 60s before noon. That's how you know it's going to be a little bit of a warmer day ahead. A lot of us going to be topping out in the 60s today, in the upper 60s to middle 60s across the board. So not as chilly. That's a good description of today. It's the best I could think of. Not as cold out there, and still a lot of sunshine in the forecast nonetheless. So a great day to get outside. Average conditions are returning out here for your day ahead. Not as cold, more of where we should be for this time of year. Take a look at conditions across the United States. We're kind of in a mix of two different seasons out here, and we're kind of sitting in the middle of that. So above average conditions are still happening in places like Seattle, Oregon, over into the West Coast, stretching into the plains. We're seeing more average conditions, but the further east that you go, below average conditions are still stretching from places like Florida up into the northern coast, northeast coast. So still seeing below average conditions the further east you go. We're more around average, but enjoy it because above average conditions are on their way. As for your day ahead for tomorrow, conditions going to be starting off in the 40s, so not as chilly of a morning for your day tomorrow. Lots of clouds to start off the day, kind of breaking apart as we head into the afternoon, and temperatures back into the 70s out there for your Thursday. So if you like the warmer days ahead that we saw last week, you'll like the end of your work week. We'll be in the low 70s for highs for your Thursday, then back in the upper 50s by your 7 o'clock hour. Only thing, again, I'm tracking out here is clouds out there for your days ahead. We'll see some more clouds settling in as we head throughout your afternoon, later afternoon, early evening hours, especially for those who are south of Cleveland, Grenada County, all the way into places like Monroe County and south of that. Seeing a little bit more clouds than the rest of us out here for your Wednesday. Still no rain expected. Those hang out in that same area as we head into your Thursday morning. So these areas that are seeing more clouds going to be seeing a warmer start out there for your Thursday than folks that are a little bit closer to the Tennessee state line that are going to be starting off with some clearer conditions. Going into the afternoon, we'll start start to see a few breakup of these clouds. So that is some good news out there for the back half of your Thursday by the time the sun does set. Again, I'm not tracking any rainfall with these clouds, but they will settle back in as we head into your Friday morning as well. So good days ahead with just a mix of sun and clouds coming in and out of the forecast. Here's the thing with rain chances. Rain is going to return. We are for sure on that note, okay? And take a look at your precipitation outlook as we head the 18th through the 22nd. This is 6 to 10 days out from now. Wetter than average conditions come back into the forecast. The big question is what days and times are going to be the wettest. Our model runs that go out that far have been very inconsistent, run to run, update to update of which days we're going to be actually seeing this widespread rain re-enter the forecast. So keep tuning in. We're going to keep honing in on that forecast. Right now, we have taken our rain chances out of the weekend entirely. So, hey, got any weekend plans? You're good to go. Temperatures staying in the middle 70s, even upper 70s on your Saturday. Middle 70s on Sunday with a good mix of sun and clouds both days, dry, when then we transition those rain chances into Monday and Tuesday of Wednesday of your next work week. So looking to start off the work week on a little bit of a wetter note. Good news for the weekend, not great news out there for your work week ahead. And again, keep tuning in as we head day to day as we continue to really hone in on those rain chances. Now, I said we're going to be talking about northern lights. Did you get a good picture of the northern lights? Did you send it into Mississippi Live Weather? Well, here's a few really great pictures that we got from last night. We got over 400 pictures, y'all, so very hard to choose from. Here's one over in Pine Grove sent in by Chris. Beautiful, vibrant pink out there. If you got to go out and see it, it was just a really great sight to see. We knew there was what's called, I think, a G4 level storm, so I think it goes up to 5, so pretty good level storm coming in. That we could see a very good potential of seeing the northern lights, but you're never 100% sure until it happens. So grateful that it happened last night and a lot of us got to see it. This is another one over in Eupora and in by Ashley. Just great conditions out there. Those pinks and purples lighting up the night sky. Now, if you're seeing these pictures and you're like, well, I didn't get to see that much vibrant color and I was out there, just know that your phone picks up better quality, better vibrant colors than you would see with your natural eye, right? So these cameras picking up better pictures and better vibrant, again, bright colors than you would if you're just looking at it yourself. This is another one over in Byhalia sent in to us by Eric. So really nice conditions. And I like to see the colors over the trees, just really great out there. It's beautiful out there. I love to look through all of those pictures. Of course, if you got some and you didn't send them in, make sure to submit them this morning. We have one more time. We're going to be live this morning. And of course, we will continue to show off all of these amazing pictures sent in to us by our viewers. Again, we're going to be live one more time at 7:30 this morning. So make sure to tune in then. We'll have your full updated forecast. One more look at your 7-day forecast this morning and more pictures of those northern lights. So make sure to tune in with us one more time. We'll see you coming up in the next 15 minutes.